This video is to give you a quick overview of how we're going to use Canvas for this course specifically. By now, I'm sure you're all used to Canvas. If you're not, this will give you a high-level overview of kind of how to use Canvas for this course. So first thing I'm going to do is go to the student view so you guys can kind of see what this will look like from your side. When you come in, you'll come in on the home page. You have quick links here as well as here. The modules tab is where you'll be spending all of your time in this course. Right now, this is grayed out simply because it's not live yet, so I'm going to leave the student view so you guys can see that. First things first, throughout the course, you'll have various reading assignments, and some of those will be available as PDFs. Some of those will be in the actual online textbooks. So this is free through this course, so you just click in, go into Cengage, and it will take you to the textbook. Sorry, it takes just a second. So when you come in here, you're going to click on Anthology of Literary Texts, and it's going to tell you in the assignments if you're supposed to go to the textbook or if you're supposed to, say, access the PDF that I've attached. But you're going to open up the anthology of short stories. For example, this is one that we're going to have to read. You don't have to do anything with the activities. This is purely just to give you access to these texts. So we're going to read, for example, a short story, Story of an Hour. So you'll click into that. That will take you into the texts. And as you kind of work along the text, you'll see that there is maybe some other links, things like that, but you can read it in here. For example, this is a very short story, but as you kind of read along, you'll see there's next tabs. You can click the next and kind of read through the story. I believe there's also audio versions of it that you can listen to. You can download it. It's a really helpful tool. So this one, here you go, is only 3 pages. But that's how you'll access the text if it tells you to go into the textbook. If not, then I will, like I said, attach it for you. So it may either be here in the short stories, or there's also a poetry section as well, where you'll be reading some poems. These are not all the poems that you'll read. There just has multiple in there in case you want to keep reading. But that's all you have to do within the textbook. Within the unit, you'll see that everything is broken up into a weekly unit. There are, in this case, 5 weeks through the first unit that you'll have access to all at once. So if you want to work ahead, you certainly can. Once you submit this essay here for your first unit, the second unit will open up and you'll have access to all of these weeks within that unit. So within each unit, you're just going to work top to bottom. You're going to follow the instructions, which are in all caps here. In this case, it says, read, watch the information below, read the syllabus, watch the video, and take the quiz. So anything that is hyperlinked with a little icon next to it is going to be something that you need to either view or do. So it could be a page like this one, or it could be an assignment. So for example, I'm still working on these videos, so apologies, but you'll come in here in the syllabus and course calendar, you'll watch the video, you read the information, and you can always navigate. There is, I know this looks long, but it's just because it's the syllabus. You can always navigate with this next tab here, or you can come back to the modules and just work down the module. The key thing is that you really do need to be working through the modules, not through your assignments list. If you work through your assignments list, you're going to miss some key information and some context around certain assignments. So anything that has just a page like this is just a page of information. There's no assignment in this page necessarily. Anything that has a little rocket is a quiz. The quizzes are short, and again, it looks different from the student view. I apologize. It's not launched, so you can't quite see what it looks like, but it should have like a begin button or a start button. You'll come in. All my quizzes are no more than 10 questions. You're allowed as much time as you need. You just have to attempt it in one, or you have to finish it in one attempt, which means that you can't save it and return to it later. For the syllabus quiz, although it's the only exception, you get two attempts on that one. So that's quizzes. If you see something that has a little icon of a pen or pencil and a piece of paper, that is a journal or a major writing assignment. Journals would be things that are only visible to me, so no one else in the course can see it. These are where I'm asking you to think through a concept or an idea. It may also be, this is the same icon you'll see when you submit a major writing assignment or an essay. If it's a little discussion bubble like this, that is a discussion topic. And that is something that is open to everybody. So as you see, you're gonna, in this one, you're actually gonna watch a little video, and then you're actually gonna submit your own reply. So you just click reply, type your content, and click post reply. You're more than welcome to respond to other students. It's not required unless I state it explicitly in the discussion board prompt that you have to respond to another student. And at the end of every week, you'll see a note that says the week is complete. You can continue on to the next week if you want to, or you can start again on Monday. But as you kind of work through this, you'll see it's pretty simple. You can always track your grades through the gradebook as well. And then when we get to something like the final essay for the unit, you'll see that there's always an assignment sheet and a video explanation that goes with it. So that's required viewing. And then you'll come in and you'll submit your essay here. You can submit as many times as you like up until the deadline. So if you submitted it but you don't see it rendering on screen, or you wanted to make a quick edit, you can certainly resubmit it. I will grade whichever one is submitted last. And then for each assignment, you'll see there is a rubric associated with it as well. So that is pretty much how to use Canvas for this course. There are resources. This information at the top is just from the college, so it's kind of another resource of how to use Canvas. There's also resources at the bottom, which are some class resources. And when you get down here to the final exam, you'll see that you'll take the final exam here, and there's an extra credit as well in that last week. So let me know if you have any questions. Oh, one other thing, every Monday morning, I will send you guys an email with a reminder of what the week's assignments are. And then I will also put it in the announcements tab for you. So you will always see that as an announcement. So just make sure you have your notifications turned on for Canvas. But if you need me, please feel free to email me through the Canvas inbox. And otherwise, let me know if you have any questions, and go ahead and move on.